Right now with the heat wave after heat wave after heat wave, the same old story when in regards to this heat. You may have noticed those electric bills creeping up. So we want to help you save money and energy as DC is in another extended heat emergency.
Yeah, I looked at mine and I put it right back down.
Yes.
And then cried.
Yeah.
Jess Arnold spoke with an energy expert to get that intel, and she joins us live right now from the Woody Ward Community Center in Southeast DC. And Jess, hopping in that pool behind you is just one way to cool off, and it sounds really great. But many of us kind of want to escape the heat by staying indoors, maybe read a book in the AC, but that is putting a drain on our wallets. So help us save some money. Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, I know. I wish I could hop in there because it's already feeling warm outside right now. But the AC unit, that is your biggest drain on your energy bill, according to the expert I spoke with. But he did say there are steps we can take right now to try to reduce our energy usage, which means reducing that drain on our wallet. Now, first, I wanted to clear up a question that my friends and I often go back and forth about. Is it best to just keep that air conditioning going at a constant temperature at all times, or should you adjust it based on how hot it is outside? So here is what that expert I was talking about, Casey Murphy, who is the SVP of Standard and Quality at Pearl Certification, had to say about that.
We have found that sometimes playing around with the thermostat actually makes it less efficient for the equipment. They now have new smart thermostats.
So there you have it. Keep it consistent. Get a smart thermostat if possible, he said, because then you can just set it and forget it. I also asked what we can do now to make our homes more energy efficient and save some money. That's what we all want to do, right? Murphy said it starts with recognizing the role of humidity in our homes feels like temperature.
When you're considering how you make yourself affordably comfortable, you're not just looking at the thermostat and the set point, you're also looking at the relative indoor humidity levels in the home and trying to manage them too.
He gave these tips to manage that humidity and lower our electric bills. Now, he said often we can dump a lot of excess humidity into our homes through cooking and showers. So his first tip is to take shorter showers if you can, and make sure you run the fan in your bathroom to get that humidity out while you are showering. Now, if you're boiling water, it's kind of the same deal here while you're cooking. Turn on that fan in the kitchen to get the humidity out. That was an interesting point. I didn't realize the effect humidity had on our AC unit as well. Now, tip number 2 is to swap out incandescent light bulbs for LED lights, because he says those old-fashioned ones dump about 90% of energy into waste heat, which increases our home's temperature. Tip 3 is to change those furnace filters because they often get clogged and drive up your energy costs. Now, his last tip is to look out for the Energy Star label when buying ceiling fans or dehumidifiers, anything else you're using to stay cool, because they will be the most energy efficient. Now, long term, if you own your own home, he says, you might want to look into replacing that HVAC system if it's older than 10 years because it might not be running as efficiently as it could. Now, of course, as we mentioned, another option to cool off is hopping in one of these pools like the one you see here behind me. So to talk through all the ways the city is trying to help everyone stay cool, stay safe during this extended heat emergency, in about an hour at 6:30, I'm going to have DPR's director join me here live. We've already seen that some pools have reached capacity multiple times since they've been open the last month. So I'm going to talk to her a bit about that and about other tips to beat this heat. Guys.
That's good to hear, Jess, that people are taking advantage of the rec centers and the cooling centers in the city. Thanks so much for that, and really good tips. Thank you.